Hey guys, so here I am at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. I just finished PD for a district. I love doing PD in teachers' sort of school with their colleagues, getting them all amped up about gamification. But now I'm in the airport and I got 2 hours to kill, so I thought let's do a vlog. And one that I wanted to really do for you guys, I just put out how to streamline your grading or sort of assessing of the workflow of Sidequests. But I didn't address Sidequests in general, and I thought here I am on a quest of my own, a quest for PD. So what better way, what better time to talk about Sidequests while I'm on a side quest of my own. So come along for the ride. I'm going to be shooting around here at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport, and let's dive in to Sidequests and how you should lay out your Sidequests. Come along. Roll intro. First step into making your side quests is make them exciting, make them something that they don't have to do in class, something that's different. Get creative. It's an adventure. Enjoy the adventure. Let the students enjoy the adventure, and I guarantee they're gonna love it more. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this one on the staircase. Step 2, guys. Step 2 is simply don't spell it all out. It is an opportunity for your students to be creative and apply that creativity. So my side quests are incredibly vague. I just tell my students to do something that relates to the unit. So my directions aren't rubriced out. They don't give 10 exemplars of how to make a good one. I simply say, like, make a map, and some kid takes that, and some kid flips out a sheet of paper and just sketches a map. Another kid comes up with like a wildly creative creation with Play-Doh and toothpicks and labels the everything, and it's this topographical map, both with the set of directions that was simply make a map. So when you guys set out to do your creation of side quests, remember, allow that space for creativity. This is an opportunity for them to do something that's not related to what they have to do. This isn't about the have-tos. This is about a side adventure, a side quest. So when they have the opportunity to do that creativity and apply that creativity, all the better. Give them that space, give them the room to be creative, and they are going to love you for it, and it's going to be exciting. All right, step 3, realize that you're designing for just a few students. Side quests are not homework assignments. They're not meant to have every student, every child interact with it. You're building a series of things that kids can choose from, like a menu that they can get excited about, pumped about, and find something that fits their talent and allows them to be creative. So don't worry if only 5 or 6 kids go on that quest. That's 5 or 6 kids choosing to do something educational, choosing to kind of get excited and go above and beyond. And if 5 or 6 do it, that's awesome. And give them 5 or 6 choices, and you might have 25 kids going on side quests because you have these 5 choices. And they weren't really hard for you to make, because remember, step 2, literally, I just put make a map. That's the side quest, right? That's all you have to do, is just one sentence, 1-liner, 2-liner, 3-liner, I don't know, but nothing huge. You're not building out a project. You're giving them that space for creativity, and you're giving them all these different ones they could do. There's apparently some dogs coming. I hear some barking over there. What an airport am I at? I'm not certain. But we got more side quest information to sort of go over, so let's get to it. Thing is, where do you post your side quests? How do you let kids know about side quests? And that's a great question. You can post them anywhere. You can hide them, in fact. And Some people I know do side quests on like little sheets of paper and hang them up in pocket folders around the room. Other people put them inside their Google Classroom. I, on the other hand, put it out on my website and try to wrap my theme around them. So I make things like, I make sure that they have, like, they look like they're on scroll paper and it kind of defines what they have to do. But yeah, I put them out on my website, and they always know that there's a spot in each of my sections, in each of my website sections, each of the thematic units, that there's a spot that shows all the side quests, like all 5, 6, 10 side quests for the students to find. But then they also know that I've hid some around, sometimes within the unit, sometimes just other parts of the website, and I also use this as an opportunity to try to drive kids to different places that I want them to check out, like our learning management system. So I use Google Classroom. I also have this like grade reporter sort of thing that I want them to check out. I want them looking at it at least weekly. So sometimes I post quests there that are time dependent, that say that they only have, 2 days or 48 hours or 24 hours to complete this task. And those students that are checking it daily, like I've asked them to do, see it, and typically they're really easy quests like vocab squares, where they just have to draw one of the vocab terms, and on the other side they have to just write the definition, put their name on it, give it to me tomorrow morning by 8:15 before school starts, and boom, they earn some extra XP. And it's usually an easy quest, so kids like to do it. But again, you can put your quests just about anywhere. You can put them out on Google Classroom. Don't worry so much about putting it out there, but just try to be consistent where you put them out there, so kids know the bulk of where they can find those quests. And before you know it, kids will be finding those quests, doing those quests, and you're going to put in motion this kind of really neat experience for kids to really like take an opportunity to be creative and apply themselves. Alright, like once you put these in place, you'll start seeing people unload from their plane, from their adventure they're going on, and kids are going to bring those quests in from their adventures, and they're going to want to get paid for their adventures. And I think like this is the part of gamification that some of you guys know about and feel like we're just sort of extrinsically rewarding kids. But what you get wrong is they just went on an awesome quest, and with that badge, with that item that they earn, is attached some sort of educational experience that's super awesome. We would never say about the Boy Scouts, right? That's just that system where kids badge out, being in the Boy Scouts. No. With each of those badges in the Boy Scouts, they did something amazing, something epic. They returned from some great adventure, and I think we need to remember that about gamification, that it's these kids are doing these experiences that really changed who they were. They learned something, they gained something on that quest, far beyond the badge or item we could give them. So when you worry about paying kids, you're putting in place this opportunity to sort of go on an adventure, come back from that adventure, and be forever changed. Just like travel, and I love it that I'm doing this here at an airport, because it so fits the experience of these activities that the kids do. Alright, the next thing I'm going to talk about is how much you reward those students in terms of XP. Some teachers wonder, like, do you tell the kids ahead of time what a quest is worth? I really like sort of vary it. So in the beginning of the year, definitely trying to get them used to gamification. They definitely know right away what a quest is worth. I'll totally put on there that, this one's worth 200 points, this one's worth 300 points, right? But then as the year progresses quickly, like pretty much by the end of first quarter, I don't usually label what a quest is worth, because I want to encourage them, look, the sky's the limit. You do something amazing, you blow the roof off that quest, and you're definitely going to earn more than 300 XP. So you don't want me defining exactly what the cap is on something. However, I do sometimes point out that something's worth a crazy amount. Like I might list something as like 1,000 XP points, so that kids kind of get motivated and excited and like, oh my gosh, like we gotta check that out. No one's earned 1,000 points for a quest yet. So sometimes I do use it like to sort of tantalize them a little bit, get them excited, get them amped up. But it also gives me a window and an opportunity to discuss with their kids why that one's worth 1,000. It's because I'm looking for something crazy amazing. Right now I have a quest out online that they can do for 1,000 points, but it's to make an old-time radio show. And it's not just about the show itself. The show is pretending to be at these old events. It was called You Are There. And it's not just about writing the script and putting these things out there. These kids are going to have to also put in all the little nuanced details, all the little sound effects that make us feel like we're on that battlefield, or that we're constructing the Great Wall of China. I want to hear sounds of blocks being laid, laborers digging ditches, right? I want to hear all those ambient sounds that they have to add. Not many kids are going to go on that quest. That's okay. The kids that do, though, are going to learn like 5 or 6 different web tools, different like tech tools, even just script writing and laying it out and thinking where we can put those ambient noises to make them feel like they're recording a radio show at that place. Boom, I get to have that conversation because kids say, whoa, this was worth 1,000, why? So yeah, that really helps. So sometimes I use those points to sort of amp something up, dial something back, but a lot of times it's just sort of an X factor. They don't know what it's worth, and kids still love it and still go on it. So don't shy away from not putting points or using points to sort of push kids in a certain direction or have those sort of conversations. It all helps. It's all good. So another thing is you got to think about the rules that you have in place around your side quests. All of my quests kids can only do once, and I talk to them, I only want your best, right? Like, I'm your regular history teacher. I got to grade all the regular history work. Doing all these side quests is extra work for me. I'm only interested in your best work. Don't give me your half best. Don't give me I'm just trying to get some points. And so I am pretty like clear on this with the kids. They can do it once. I want your best. Do your best. Give me your best. When they don't give me their best, they don't get the best. So make sure you really like are pushing kids to become the best versions of themselves. Don't just give out points because, well, you did a side quest, so here's some points. I give plenty of kids 0 because they gave me junk. And I get to have that conversation because, again, my game points are not attached to my grade points. So kids quickly learn, don't give me junk, give me their best, and they do it, and they do it well. Alright, so while you're putting these rules in place and that they can only do it once, that's cool, but you can put other rules in place too. This is an opportunity for you to have items. Let those items augment those rules. I give kids the opportunity to do quests more than once if they have certain items. Those items, let them do quests that they excel at. Let them love, hey, you love making those maps, you did such a great job, here's an opportunity so you can make maps more often, earning you more XP. Kids love it. One of my other favorite items is the Philosopher's Wisdom item. This one allows kids to invent their own side quest, and you should see the pride when they come up with a quest that they design and that it is super awesome. So, think about those moments that you can augment the rules that you put in place, even around your side quests, and kids will love it, you'll love it, and it just produces even more wild creativity in your classroom. I so love making side quests with kids and what they end up achieving and doing. I mean, it's amazing. Alright guys, I gotta go. My flight is ready. I am sure I'm gonna do another side quest video because there's just such a cool component. You get to do so much with the kids on that one. But I hope you enjoyed my side quest here at the Dallas-Fort Worth area airport. I've so enjoyed doing PD with Collegiate Prep School here in the area, and I wish you guys the best of luck on your gamified classrooms. And until next time, guys, build some side quests, game on. If you could, I mean, really, it'd be a huge, huge help for me if you hit that subscribe button, smash it, hit it, game it, do whatever you gotta do. Ring the bell, give me the thumbs up too. The thumbs up on the video always helps. So, as always, thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy having you along. I really appreciate it. Can't wait till next time. Take care, guys.